City series cigars and Citrus 7s, black cement 3s, 4s, the hairs and bread 11s. No doubt that I'll be wearing some fire at any sighting. With these Dorenbecker 5s, you can see me in any lighting. It's exciting, I'll be flexing to the coldest degree.
What's up, everybody? It's Sneakerhead M-Checks. I just picked up these Canyon Purple Jordan 4s. I'm not even sure when these are coming out over here. I know they've released in a few other countries, but as far as the US goes, they've been playing with the release date. I believe at first these were supposed to come out in August, and then they pushed the release date back to like October. And the most recent thing I heard about these is that the release date for the US may be pushed back to December, which is crazy. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but as of right now, that's what it's looking like, but we'll see. I don't know why they be releasing everything else in other countries first, and then they be giving it to us months later. Like, why we can't get it first? Like, you know what I mean? Like these are Jordans. Like, Jordan played here, you know what I mean? But anyway, as usual, we're going to take a close detailed look at the shoe from all angles. I'm going to put these on, step around them so y'all can see how they look on feet. After that, I'll share my opinion on the shoe, and then we'll discuss release and reselling predictions and all that stuff. So let's get right to it. Suede on these is super thick. This is like an animal's fur. Reminds me a lot of the British khaki Travis Scott 6s. It's actually just like those, just in purple instead of the khaki color. And they come with an extra pair of black laces. It's a pretty interesting way of putting them on here. No bag or anything. You know, extra laces normally come in a bag, but they just had these on here just like that. Now, I initially thought that the Jumpman logo right here on the tongue was an infrared color, but it's actually orange. I know in some lighting it may look more infrared, some other lighting it may look more orange. Like right now it looks pretty orange, but if I turn the light down, definitely kind of looks infrared at first. I mean, it still does look orange, but I think y'all get what I'm saying. But yeah, that is orange. Now, I know I can't be the only person that initially thought that this part right here and this part right here and this part on the midsole was gray. But if you haven't noticed already, and if you can't tell now, this is actually like a green, or I guess you'd consider this green. But it's not like gray. It's not like a, white cement 4 kind of thing. This is like I want to say like sewage green. I didn't want to say that, but that was the first thing that popped into mind. I'll get the actual name when we look at the box label, but yeah, this is not it's not exactly gray. It's the same thing over here on the eyelets. Kind of looks gray though. All right, let me see if I dim the light a little bit. See, I guess it looks a little bit more green when I make the lights more dim, but it's definitely not gray. It just looks gray sometimes. And here is the other side. These really remind me a lot of the Friends and Family purple Travis Scott 4s, especially from this angle right here. You know, obviously they don't have this thick, bear fur on them, but the purple and black right here just remind me of them. Here's that green on the midsole. Come on, focus. Focus. Mad blurry. We really not focused? There we go, finally. I don't know why that took so long. The back of these is pretty boring. I mean, it's not that bad, but I just feel like they could have did a little bit more. Like they could have made this Jumpman like that orange color that they have on the tongue. That definitely would have popped way more than just the black on black. I mean, it's not bad, but that would have been way better. Back side of the tongue is that orange infraredish looking color that's also on the front side of the tongue. Interior is all purple. Doesn't this look nice right here? Feels nice too. Anyway, interior is all purple, including the insoles, which have the orange Jumpman on them. Here's the sole. The green right there. Orange Jumpman. Got some black and white. Honestly, the sole is ugly, to keep it real with y'all. The green and the orange just wasn't really a good mix, but it's just a sole. We're gonna walk on it, right? Here's the box that they come in. White paper on the inside. And here's the box label. Here's a quick all-around view of the shoe. Alright, now let's see how they look on feet.
Only there when it's convenient, only there when it's convenient. I get it wholesale, I never cop by the convenience. When they know that you important, they just give you better treatment. If they try to hold me back, I duck and dodge that inconvenience. You'll be better off with things the sooner that you see it. Y'all ain't really friends, you just somebody that they be with. Bitches want you when you up, cause when you down you inconvenient. And that should be your flag to never give these hoes allegiance. Wolf in every season, I gotta get a ride. You only fucking me now cause I'm up. If I wasn't, you wouldn't be with a ride. Soon as I drop her off, she could be texting me, that's how I know that I hit a ride.
I've been having mixed feelings about these. At first I liked them. When I first saw a picture of these, I couldn't wait to get them. Then after a while, I kind of wasn't really sure how I felt about this furry-like material. And then I realized that the midsole part was green and not gray. And I just kind of started getting a little iffy about them. But now that I have them, like, I'm kind of feeling them more like I was in the beginning when I first saw them. And I think one of the main reasons is, like I said earlier, these remind me of those purple Travis Scott 4s. And those are one of my favorite Jordan 4 colorways. Like, I want those so bad. As soon as I get rich, those are one of the first pairs of kicks I'm buying. Like, for real. Those and the Eminem 4s and a couple other pairs. I ain't even going to get into that right now. I dead got a list of sneakers that I'm going to buy when I really get that bag. But anyway, because these remind me of those and because I don't have those, like, I hate to settle. You know, like, when what I want is really out there, I'm the type of person that I want to go get that. But, like, realistically right now, like, first of all, it's mad hard to find those in my size. And the price that those go for, like, that's just not what I'm doing right now. So I guess that's why I was kind of, like, not trying to look at this way at first. But besides the fact that these remind me of those, I still do like these. I wasn't really sure if I liked the suede material. I think I definitely would like it better if it was just, like, a regular suede like the Travis Scott 4s have. But this honestly isn't bad. Like, I know I was making jokes calling it animal fur and stuff, but it looks pretty cool. Still not 100% sure, but I'm leaning towards keeping these. Which honestly really can't hurt because as of right now, that's probably my best bet. Like I said before, these dropped in other countries and they're reselling for between like $220 and $270 depending on what size you're talking about. Smaller sizes are going for around $220, bigger sizes are going around $270. Same thing I was saying about the Fire Red 3s in my Fire Red 3s review. Once these drop in the US, I feel like that resale price will go up a little bit, especially because these are Jordan 4s. The only thing is, it may not go up that much just because these are a women's shoe. You know, maybe like $250 to $300 as opposed to like the $220 to $270 that they're going for now. Also, they played around with the release date so much. I feel like this may be one of those pairs that drop and certain people don't even know that they dropped just because like, oh, they thought they were dropping them on this date instead. They didn't know they were coming out. And like, you know, when they make several release date changes, it just causes confusion. And then they release them in certain countries and not other ones, like, it just confuses people. So I could see these being a relatively easy cop, but I don't know, just because like I know they're a women's shoe and I know I just said the thing about the release date, but these are 4s. And the resale market been dry lately as far as like new releases, but any smart reseller or investor knows what's up with Jordan 4s nowadays. I honestly feel like your best bet with these, if you're a reseller or an investor, is to hold on to these. I don't think they'll really go over 300 like around release day, but if you hold these for a couple of months, I think it'll definitely be worth it. Even though they're a women's shoe. For example, if you look at the Shimmer Jordan 4s, those are a women's shoe, but if you look at the price history on those came out, didn't have a crazy resale price at first, but then they shot up in no time. So I can see that happening with these. Now, for those of you who do plan on copping these, keep in mind they are women's shoes, so they come in women's sizing. So on release day, make sure you go after your women's size and not your men's size. For those of y'all who don't know, your women's size is whatever your men's shoe size is plus 1.5. So like, for example, I normally wear a size 9.5, so for women's shoes, I get a size 11. But good luck to everybody that's trying to cop a pair of these to wear for themselves. I'm wishing you the best of luck in getting them in your size for retail. If this video is helpful or informative in any way, I really appreciate if you give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're interested in more early reviews like this or any other sneaker related content, do us both a favor and subscribe to my channel. Just make sure you tap that little bell icon next to the subscribe button. This is like all. That way when I put a new video out, you'll get notified and you won't miss out on anything. Thank you all for watching. Everybody, please stay safe and healthy out there. And I'll see you next time. Wait. Hold on. I had to come back because I just realized how like iffy I seemed about these a few minutes ago. And I'm looking at these right after I finished reviewing them, and I'm just like, yo, these are crazy. And I just wanted to come back and tell y'all that, no, I'm keeping these. These are fire. Yeah, now I'm off this. Y'all have a good one. Thank you all for watching. Everybody, please stay safe and healthy out there, and I'll see you next time.